Now this one is a very small lecture of directive ng value. As you can see, I have added one more HTML page with the name directive value, and we have a same kind of elements, module and a controller. If you check my properties which I have created with the help of $scope, first we have a JavaScript array with the name cars, in which we have three elements like this: Mercedes, BMW and Audi. And after that, I'm selecting one as my favorite with the help of the property my. This my is actually JavaScript object inside which we have a property favorite, and I'm going to access this thing somewhere in my UI. In earlier videos, we have already seen one directive which is with the name ngRepeat, which deals with a collection and runs like a for each loop. In this video also, I'm going to use the same directive to generate a multiple labels at runtime. As you can see, we have one label inside which we are applying ngRepeat, which can deal with the collections of cars. These cars are actually my three items which are there. If you see, for each item we are going to run a for each loop kind of thing, and every time that particular item we are going to display an expression, plus with each expression I have connected my input tag with the type radio, which will be a radio button, and the value of this radio button is actually my model, which is my.favorite. It means first time this ng model is going to connect with my.favorite, which is Audi, and that will be selected. After that, I'm actually dealing with the ng value directive, which is also connected with the car. Now my goal behind this is this, that when I run this thing, we know that at runtime we'll get three labels, and inside each label we'll have a names of the car with the radio button. Now that radio button is connected with my favorite car. Whenever I want to change the value of the radio button, I want to change my favorite car based on that. And in that output, ng value is going to help us. If I want to explain ng value in my words, I'm going to say that ng value is a directive which is going to change the value of ng model at runtime. When you change the radio button selection, ng value is going to push that selected car into my favorite. To see whichever is favorite selected, I'm just passing that thing in the expression in this last div, and let's see this thing in action in browser. If I run this thing in my browser page, you can see by default Audi is selected as we have provided that thing in our code. But the moment I select any particular radio button, it's going to make that one as my favorite with the help of ng value. Again, I'm repeating my words. ng value allows me to change the value of ng model at runtime. Thank you.